Welcome back to the TMF Podcast, and today we're going to talk about the end of the meme stock era. What do I mean by that? If you have followed the stock market over the last 12 months, you probably noticed that there's some names that come up more frequently than others, and they are coined meme stocks. And what this is basically a term that they came up with just to kind of make a joke out of the stock for its ridiculous runs. Most notably, GameStop, AMC, Microvision, Wish. Some of these are real companies. They're not meme companies. The companies are very real with very real sales, market caps, history, a lot of things wrapped up into them. And what we saw happen over the last year was really quite fascinating. But I think that we are finally seeing the end to the era for a lot of these meme stock runners. Take, for instance, AMC stock. Now, there were several YouTubers pushing AMC stock all year long. Undoubtedly, full stream every day. All they did was stream AMC stock. Regardless of what the stock did, it was always such an amazing day, such a great setup, whatever. Let's be honest. The reason AMC stock is at $24 and was actually lower than $24, almost 19 and change, I think, 2027, is because the people who were buying it got tired of losing money. Look, I get it. It's fun to be an ape. It's fun to be a part of this community of people. That's what caused these stocks to rally in the first place. It wasn't hedge fund shorting. It wasn't you versus the hedgy, right? Because the hedge fund was going to make money one way or another. If they took a big loss, they were going to remake that money some way, somehow. A lot of them did. It's the guys like you and me out there with $100 or $500 or maybe even a couple $1,000, you were buying AMC stock at $35, $45, $50, $60 maybe when it spiked up. And you were being told over and over again, time and time again, to hold, hold, hold. The squeeze is coming. The mother of all short squeezes is coming. And over time, we've seen the apes fall off. And I would attribute this to a few things. One, you get tired of losing money, right? If you bought an AMC at $40, you're down $16 a share. You got 100 shares of it, you're down $1,600. You're down a good little bit on equity, which is a lot. Second to that is there's so many people pushing different trading styles on the internet, whether it's social media, Facebook, Discord, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. There is a trader out there. I'm in Discords. I have 1,000 messages on Discords. And a lot of these guys are trading options. That is their main trading ritual because options can pay out exponentially. And so while you're holding your AMC stock, thinking it's going to go to $100,000 a share and you're going to retire, the reality is it's not going to do that. And meanwhile, you're watching other guys turn $500 into $10,000, $10,000 into $1 million over the course of a few months. I've seen this happen in countless Discords. I've had incredible gains myself and lost a bunch. And at the end of the day, apes got smarter. They evolved. You started off buying these stocks going, buy and hold. Yeah, I'm in the stock market and I bought it on Cash App or you bought it on Robinhood or whatever platform it was that you were able to buy a couple shares of AMC and join the community and feel like you were part of something and you were fighting the man. And eventually, maybe you started paying attention and you started evolving. You learned. You went from an ape to something more than an ape. Maybe you turned into a quasi trader. Maybe you turned into a full-time trader. And you realize that holding this stock isn't the way to go. And now we see AMC down where you would expect a company that suffered as bad as it did through COVID to be. This isn't a newsflash. This isn't a surprise to me or most people that I know that talk stocks. This is the reality of the real world, which is stocks sell off. Now, when we look at a stock like GameStop trading at 144, obviously it's had a pretty good sell off too, per the market. The theory behind GameStop for me was always different. Now, we know that GameStop rose on momentum, just straight buying power, right? People formed together, they bought it, they believed it was going to go up, they pushed it up, and then the rug pull was pretty much just profit taking. It was just sheer, I am selling, I'm in the money. And then when it starts going down, people also panic sell. They don't hold. When you're down 40% on an equity play, bro, you get up out of that play. GameStop, however, did have a lot of changes within the company that could maybe help it avoid bankruptcy and rise to the stock price. Now, what that stock price is might be $70 a share, and it's been trading over that, and it's been held its ground pretty well. I think on the hopes of GameStop entering more of a digital era of whether it be selling things online, e-commerce, maybe an esports league, maybe getting into the NFT space. All of this is very good potential for GameStop, and it's held up very well. Another one that is, this one. I watched this thing, dude. I watched the guy. He's on here, Trade Mode James. He's on YouTube. He tell you to buy and hold Microvision. Look, bro, Microvision is on a rally down to nothing because they have no money. They don't make anything. They haven't sold any. They have like no sales. The company's been around for 20 years or something. They have no profit. After all that time, they just keep making money or spending money, making products that not really a lot of people in the industry they're making for apparently want. So the stock is trading at $5. If you're holding Microvision, I encourage you, don't hold. Look, the guy who was holding it, his average was like $5. So when it was at 12 or 15 or 20, he's doing amazing. He should have sold. And keep in mind, these guys that are pushing stocks, they're day trading the crap out of these things. They're not showing you their live day trading account, but rest assured, you're day trading the ever-loving piss out of all these other stocks other than just Microvision. So Microvision down at $5. Sure, you bring out a product that makes sense to buy, and another company buys it and implements it, or someone buys out that division, the stock will go up. If you're holding it, waiting on that, good luck. Another one that was pushed hard, Wish. You know how many people said Wish was going to go to $20, $30, $40 company? And I thought to myself, Wish is the biggest meme joke online. It's like I ordered this product and I got this really crappy rendition of that is Wish. It is wish.com. That is this company right here. Why do you think Wish is going to go? I don't know. I take that back. I met one person who has ordered something from Wish, and it was an epic shit show. Other than that, I don't know anyone that buys stuff from Wish. Nobody buys it. Why would you buy it? It's an absolute joke. So, that being said, the market has taken a really big hit these last few weeks. We had all-time highs, and then it fell back on its face. But I think the era of meme stocks is over. What we learned this last year, it's almost the new year. So what we learned this last year is that if people come together and they band together on a cause, they can make a massive difference. If you focus all of your energy on a single point, like a magnifying glass in the sun, you can light some shit on fire, for sure. If you can get everyone together at the same time, for the same cause, you can make a difference. And we saw that happen with GameStop. We saw that happen with AMC. We've seen it happen with Microvision. When Microvision hit $32 a share. We've seen it happen with a bunch of stocks. Tilray, was it like $72? And what's Tilray at now? It's probably $12 or 18. I don't even know. Let's see. $7. Oh, God, Jesus. Tilray, the largest marijuana distributor on earth, is at $7.88 with a market cap of still $3.6 billion. That's unbelievable. The shares are down. The meme stock era is over. I foresee the next era being definitely a whole lot of gamblers, a lot of people trading options, pumping it. Keep in mind, when you're buying stocks hoping they go up, the only way stocks go up is if people buy actual shares of the stock at or above the ask for market. People aren't going to buy it. You can't be like, well, it's the bears, they're wrecking me. And look, man, in order to be a bear, let me explain this to you real simple. In order for someone to be a bear, they had to buy the stock. They can sell the stock, right? That's how it works. You can't sell something you don't own. The stock won't go down if nobody's there to sell it. That's So what do? They buy it up when it's low, it goes up a little bit, and they sell it and they get their money. They're bearish on it. They're not buying it always because they're bullish. They're buying it because everyone wants to take profits. Some people are in it for the long haul, but a lot of these guys are in here to make money off of what is arguably nothing. At the end of the day, that's my most amazing observation of the stock market is at the end of the day, every single person I follow, every person I've watched turn a little bit of money into a lot of money or a lot of money into a little bit of money. At the end of the day, they own nothing. They've accomplished absolutely nothing. I've got 50 shares of Tesla stock. Okay. What does that really mean? You don't own shit. You can push a button and it's all gone. Numbers on a screen. I think the world is going to move in a new way this next year. And I think we are over the meme stocks. Now, there's always going to be a stock that runs. There's always going to be a stock that hits the ground running. And I'll bet you there was one today. If we just look here, let's just have a look at the market and see what it is on the 1 day. And there you go. ADGI, Adagio Therapeutics, 123% change in a single day. You're always going to have these outliers, right? And the crazy thing is you could chase that. Maybe it fills this gap. Who knows? What I do know is after 123% run, that sucker's coming down, boy. Unless there is some epic news, a merger or something, it's coming down. What does it say? Therapeutics case filing. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office abstracts for companies compounding specific to coronavirus protein. Yeah, so some COVID-related news. Spiked way up. Maybe it runs tomorrow. I mean, the market's still open a little bit. It's not really moving. It didn't really move after hours, so probably not. Bottom line is, I think people learned. They learned a lot. I think a lot of people lost a lot of money. A lot of people made a lot of money and then lost a lot of money. And a lot of people made a lot of money, cashed out, and just learned from the entire year as a whole. But what do I think moving forward? I think it's the end of the meme stock era. Let me know what you think. If you're still an ape, you're still holding on to hope, dreams, fairy tales, let me know. Leave me some likes, leave me some hate. I love it all. Like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys later.